Yeah, these are all windows.
So those are weird shaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Part of their aesthetic is to show that. And so their notion of the building embracing the landscape of the Flint Hills.
We just wish it was facing that way.
Just turning it.
Yes.
Turn the building 45 degrees. It's definitely been moved to the edge of the site in order to maximize the amount of park space.
Okay, we just need to keep.
We got to keep moving.
Too close to the street. It's the idea of a welcoming beacon to the community, acknowledging 177 as the arrival point. This is at 100% schematic, and we're now in the design development phase. So there are adjustments going on to the exhibits now, but the overall core and the overall storyline will remain intact. On the city's website, if you go to the Discovery Center component of it, the full storyline matrix is on the website. And that's about a 50-page document that goes into a great deal of detail about the actual content of all the different exhibit elements. They've done a really great job. And we've got a technical committee of about 15 professors, primarily from here, but also from around the U.S., who've been and we continue to give input on the content. At the second floor, you've got
there it is, the
classrooms. Yeah.
What we found is that it's not so bad on the lower floor. It's what transfers to second floor.
Well, and what may change, right now we're showing a glass partition here. We may take this to a solid partition in order to assist in the acoustical protection of the classroom. That was brought up just the other day.
I'm impressed with the plans that I've seen so far. I think it'd be a fun place to take kids.
And I have a better feeling about it now than I did before. I've been concerned about it not being able to be self-supporting or keep the continuing interest of the community. And I think that from this it does look like it has a lot of potential.
I did appreciate that he indicated that there would be a lot of interaction with docents, and so it's not just people interacting with exhibits, without a human present to discuss the exhibit. So.
He also has family rooms planned where families can go in and do activities together with or without the help of a docent. And I think that would be fun for families to do with their children.
It's going to be a prominent feature coming into the city from the highway, 177. And so I think it has the potential to be a great visual amenity.
Your ADA access gets you, this is kind of our recreational path that goes all the way to the depot and connects over to 3rd Street. You come up this direction and you come up an ADA ramp to this level, which gets you to this lower terrace. There are some doors, I think, into the building from there, but I think obviously they want to limit public access mainly to the front and not coming on the back. But you still would have access to all of these gardens here without coming through the front door of the Discovery Center.
Thank you all. The Discovery Center is at a slightly more mature stage than some of the other components this evening. I know that there's been other public input opportunity, but we were very interested in being a partner to this evening to hear some more, specifically too about how we integrate with the park. A couple of things. I want to remind you that there's a tremendous amount of information about the Discovery Center on the city's website. You can go to South End Development and click on the Flint Hills Discovery Center. The entire schematic design package for the exhibitry is there, including a 50-page storyline matrix, and then all the drawings at the 100% DD stage, including several of the elevations are there. So there's a great deal of information. And then there's a link right to my email. So it's very easy for you at your leisure to look at this and give me more feedback via the website. And also I have an office at 317 Houston, Suite D, and you're welcome to stop by. Group a couple of things together, overarching, and I thought they were really great. One person said it was critical that everyone feel welcome, And that's music to my ears, because that is exactly how I feel about a museum's role in a community. It must be a welcoming place, a place of community, and that it needs to then make sure that the museum or the Discovery Center is well utilized. And I believe you'll find, as you have the opportunity to hear me talk about programming in the Discovery Center, some of the different things beyond what's obvious with the exhibits and the architecture, it will be a very dynamic place. Very perceptive comment from one gentleman about the vista from our lobby. And I think it's important, and I'll bring this up to the architects as well. There is a lot, a vacant lot on, let me think if I get this right, on the southwest corner of Colorado and 3rd. And it does afford a nice opportunity to look at the parking lot of the hotel. My comment was, wouldn't that be a great place to have a public work of art? I know we don't have our Manhattan Arts Commission at the moment, but if we're looking at ways to mature over the years, that is a very central location there with the front of the Discovery Center. So I thought that was an important thing that was pointed out. Also, observations about the contrast of the urban edge of the Discovery Center along 3rd and Colorado. A very somewhat severe urban edge there. I think it won't be quite as severe as the renderings, because I don't think they're as finished out in terms of the landscaping that'll be along that edge. But their point was the dramatic contrast between the urban edge of the Discovery Center and the park side. And I actually think that's one of the real dynamic components of the architecture, that they've been able to address these two facets, if you will. We are the largest community in the Flint Hills. Manhattan is the urban center of the Flint Hills. And to have that represented on one side of the Discovery Center, then with this incredible park quality on the other, I think is one of the things that'll be evident to us, I think, when we do open. There's comments about making sure that the acoustical treatments are proper, and I've been on a couple of conference calls in the last week on that very topic. It's very important that the building be usable, and that we not scrimp on its elements like that, because that is what can make a difference between a place that performs well and one that does not. One person said they love the stone layers, and I like hearing that too, as will others who've been really committed to the limestone of this region, and it being the central material in the construction of the Discovery Center. And then someone else pointed out the unique window design. And I'm happy to say that I did make sure that we're not paying a lot of money for odd-shaped windows, and I've been assured we're not, that there's not a big upcharge on some of that trapezoidal shape, but I think it is one of the things that will give a real distinctive quality to the Discovery Center. Again, I encourage you to reach out to me. I'm here, I'm very available, and I look forward to getting to know all of you. I also assume that you're going to become probably the core of my volunteer base, because you're interested, and interested people make great volunteers. Thanks.